Good morning. This message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, anybody that was drawn to this message. What's going on? Been feeling like using the Hush Tarot all week, and so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I wasn't really ready to get ready, but I guess that we're starting. That came right out. So two little birds are we. First of all, the link for the extended is going to be in the box below to Vimeo, where you can join us Sun members. Look at that. You have these two birds. And the bigger bird, okay, has a key of insight, something like that. And the other one there is looking at them. I guess it's timid. Kind of like, I just trust you. I just trust you to take the lead, to take charge, something like that. And this is called the Hush Tarot, but I don't often see the marking. But that time I did. I don't know if it's going to come into focus. It says Hush right there. And it's the Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be juggling something or juggling a lot of things or making a decision. But now they have a key piece of insight. And they want to take somebody along. The Devil. Eight of Pentacles. So somebody could be very much in their head. They could work with their hands. They could roll their sleeves up and do some kind of like, doesn't have to be manual labor, but they work with their hands. They create things. They're an artist in their own right. And they are thinking so hard. Crazy hard. And it's making them have anxiety. Masculine or feminine doesn't really matter. It's like, I feel like it's the Aquarius in the mix is, well, I heard the word temptation. They're just thinking, overthinking, but they have some kind of key piece of insight now that changes things. The Emperor and Seven of Swords. There's somebody in the life of Aquarius here who has the ability to take them by the hand and lead them wherever they want to go. They somehow are able to tame the beast. If this is a masculine and a feminine, the feminine in this is able to get them to come along. You might see somebody walk in with wide bow legs. Maybe their pants are falling down or something like that. Maybe that's just how they walk, bow-legged. But there's temptation here and there's Seven of Swords. But there's those keys again. There's some kind of key insight that is making the temptation a real thing. That they want to follow a raven or follow, what's the insight? And because whatever it is, it's got them thinking really hard. The Devil. Maybe they were trying to restrain themselves. There's Leo and the Swans. The Swans. There's a pair of things here. This Emperor. There's a pair of, I mean, it's divine timing. Okay, how do I explain this? This Emperor is over here working, overworking, doing whatever they're doing, and they get this key piece of insight, which is very, 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 very tempting to go towards the one. And I guess the key piece of insight could be different for everybody. What are they thinking about when they are overthinking? The diamond ring, the magnet, longing, desire, and communication. This is more than temptation. This is a what's more than temptation? Something they can't get enough of, they can't stop. They can't, they just gotta have it. They just have to. And so they're thinking about a communication. And you have Scorpio here, that's the death card. But you have the stork, the Hierophant, and the deep commitment. That could be if we have somebody here who's already in a relationship, then they are thinking about ending it. This is more than temptation. It's like almost like this person is going to kick down a bunch of walls to get to this temptation. What's the Seven of Swords? The dog, the divine timing, and the message. They're gonna do it. Libra, justice. New beginning. There's guilt here. There is, I think that's probably why this person is overthinking it all. Because well, first of all, it's devil energy, so it's more than temptation. It's all consuming. It overtakes them. And it shows up at the damnedest of times. It's the Sun, Ace of Coin, and the Three of Pentacles. Tell me about the page over here that's able to get them to lead them to wherever they want to go. Five of Coins, Four of Coin, Page, Tower. Because of this, because of the deep commitment, because of the thing they're trying to grow, they're like, if they go for this temptation, they're going to lose it all. Ten of Swords. The Magician. Nine of Swords. And so they try to cook up this, I don't know, Seven of Swords. It's more than temptation. It is a lot. Tell me about, hold on, I'm distracted. Tell me about the communication here, because the diamond ring, okay, talks about an invite or a proposal. What do you say? I propose that we this or that. What do you say that we engage in blah, blah, blah. The World. Six of Cups. The Tower. The Wheel of Fortune. Four Rods. They just have to. But there's so much overthought here that it, like, I don't know, I don't want to say it like ruins it or whatever, but they're really nervous Tell me about this deep commitment. Death. And Ten of Swords. And the Two of Wands. They are really seriously considering ending this deep commitment for this Ace of Cups. Who is this person? The object of their desire. Maybe someone they stopped talking to. Could be been going on for 4 years. Whoever this person is, you guys both give each other anxiety. And they're like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. But there's this image here is important. Because she knows that they're a beast. She knows that they do that. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Insky, outsky, insky, outsky. Is she trying to tempt them away? I heard absolutely not. She's not. She comes out with the dog. A very supportive friend, a sibling, a pet, a faithful companion, loyalty, and devotion. That has come out for every single reading that I've done this week. And she's like, will you just come here? Calm down, come here. And they're like, it's like they're freaking out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And she grabs their hand, like, stop freaking out. Seven of Rods, the Hierophant, Knight of Rods. And then they say, okay. Seven of Swords, and I don't think they should be saying okay, but they are. And then you have this just all-encompassing, like, it feels like a big splash. But the imagery here, where they're like, okay, it feels like it's this big, mean, scary man. And she's like, I'm not afraid of you. What's that? It's the Hulk and Jessica Alba. She has the ability to chill them out. Stop freaking out. Because I don't usually read reversals, but the Seven of Rods is the only one that came out in reverse. It's like they just decide to stop blocking them. And ride together. And snuggle up. So basically, they get overtaken with more than temptation. What do they do with this Death and Ten of Swords and the ending and all of the extra? King of Swords. Ten of Swords. Death. Wow. Wow. Those are, I used 3 different decks to try to figure out what it is that they're doing with the deep commitment and why they're overthinking it. They end it. End it, end it, end it. And then they reach out. Who is this person to them? The one that can settle the Hulk. Who is that? They're just always there. They're like a faithful companion. If you look at these images together, it's like the masculine is like a pirate and they're charging forward on this Viking ship. And she trails along in her own way, It's just there, not really in their space, but it's just there. The Star. They both, it's reciprocated. You might be supposed to have a child with this person. Ace of Wands. If there was fears, okay, here's the thing about this thing being more than temptation. It feels like it's so intense, first of all, that it makes this masculine go into a state of over anxiety. It causes him to self-sabotage and kick away anything else he's got going on, but it also makes him feel strong, like Viking, that he has his like comrade, and she just follows along like, okay, I trust you. Now that they know for sure, that this person is loyal and all of that, they just let themselves be overcome by the temptation. They feel like it's the right thing to do. She's their Empress. Alright, so let's go to the extended and see what they do after that, okay? The links for the extendeds are in the box below to Vimeo, or you can join us on Members. Until next time, have a good one.